Namaste. Time for some yoga, guys. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Jo, and I'm a yoga teacher, and I'm just going to guide you through a short, balanced yoga practice. We're going to start by lying down. And if your back is comfortable, we're going to have the legs straight. If you notice that with the legs straight, the back's uncomfortable, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to start, and feeling comfortably positioned, just bring the hands above the navel, and if you can, connect the middle finger. You're going to focus on the breath. If you're comfortable breathing through the nose, then you're going to allow your oxygen to enter the body through the nose. It's going to journey down through the lungs, and we're just going to encourage the lungs to fill with oxygen. As the lungs fill with oxygen, you're going to feel a natural expansion of the body with the inhale. And then automatically, with the exhale, you're going to feel that breath journey back up the throat and out through the nose. You're going to get rid of carbon dioxide, you're going to get stuff that the body doesn't want to hold on to. You're just going to do a few rounds of breath. And if you're not used to breathing deep into the lungs, you don't want to strain, but sometimes it's like sort of jumping over hurdles, but it's going to help relax you, it's going to help get into the diaphragm. And you don't want a diaphragm that's tight, but when you utilise your lungs, it helps strengthen the diaphragm, it's going to gently massage content of abdomen, and it's going to help comfortably support the function of the body. So you just take a few breaths here, okay? Trying to encourage feeling the fingers expand with the inhale and relaxing down with exhale. When you're comfortable, that you feel comfortable lying on your mat, you're going to straighten the legs. You're going to straighten the legs and flex the feet. You're going to point the toes up to the ceiling, but you're going to keep the back of the knees soft. Now we're going to bring the arms above the head to the floor behind, providing your shoulders are comfortable with that. If you can, clasp a hand. And as you turn the clasp the other way, lower the chin, just keep the back of the neck lengthened. So you're just encouraging a gentle stretch. Now you're going to bring your arms back up over the head down to the mat. As you bring your knees into your chest, place your hand on your shin. As you pull your knees into chest, gently rock from side to side. So you're just offering the spine a gentle massage, low spine. So sometimes if you've got tightness in lower spine, this can feel good. We're going to look at the hips. You're going to place your hand on your knees, and if you can, feet together. And you're going to gently circle the knees away from each other. So my hand's on my knees to remind me to protect my knees. The work is from the hip. And then you're going to circle the other way. So as long as you work from your hips, your knees are fine. You're going to get a lift of tension. You're going to get an increase in flexibility, and you're also going to get good circulation, pelvic floor and hip. Now, you can either stay with circling, or you can thread through the eye of the needle. If you're comfortable, place the left foot on the mat, the left leg is bent. Place the right foot on or beyond the left thigh. Flex the foot, protect the knee. Either keep with this, or lift that foot up off the mat. If you're comfortable, thread the right hand through the centre of both legs and connect your hand behind left hamstring. Look for softness in the right hip. So the more focus you have on the hip, the more chance you've got of protecting against injury to knee and spine. When you're ready to release, you're going to place that foot on the mat, you're going to release from the hip. If you're comfortable, you go the other side. You place your left foot on or beyond the right thigh. You either keep your right foot on the mat, or you lift that foot up off the mat. Thread the left hand through the centre of the leg, connect the hand behind the right hamstring. Look for softness in the left hip. Again, if you find it's too strong, go back to a hip circle. When you're ready to release, you're going to place that right foot on the mat. You're going to release from the left hip. This is known as a supine Baddha. What you're going to try and do, it's a reclining cobbler pose. If you can push sole of foot together, equal pressure, relax your hip, relax the inner thigh, bring the arms in the air, clasp the hand and turn the clasp the other way. If it's comfortable, bring the arms above the head to the floor behind. If you're comfortable with this, lower the chin. Make sure you've got that natural curve at the back of the neck. We work with yoga with bandhas. Mula bandha for men is the perineum muscle, women, perineum part, pelvic floor. So if you squeeze from the pelvic floor and lift upwards, you're going to feel it stabilise the spine. You've got strength in that area as opposed to the softness in the hip. Then you're going to bring your arms back up over the head down to the mat. You're going to carefully bring your knees together. When you bring your knees into the chest, place the hand on the shin. Pull knee into chest, rock from side to side. So we've looked at the hip, we've looked at the pelvic floor, now we're going to look at the spine. So you're going to place your feet on the mat. The legs are bent, the feet are hip distance apart. If you're comfortable, you're going to inhale. You're going to move into bridge pose. Lift the back up off the mat. With the exhale, slowly connect the spine to the ground. So you just continue with this in your own time. Inhale, lift the back up off the mat. Exhale, bring the back down to the mat. Now if you're comfortable working the pelvic floor with your bridge, it's going to help support the spine when it moves. If you're feeling comfortable in this position, you may want to work with the shoulder. Inhale, as you lift the back up off the mat, bring the arms above the head to the floor behind. With the exhale, bring the arms back up over the head and slowly connect the spine and the hands to the ground. Don't worry if you're not used to coordinating breath with movement, but if you do, inhale, lift, exhale, bring it back down. Just take your time with that movement. The spine likes that because it's the perfect counter pose to all the forward bending we do all day. Bring the knees into chest. Place the hand on the shin, rock from side to side, and then place your feet on the mat. Keep the legs bent. If you're comfortable, bring the arms shoulder height, palm facing down. Allow your legs to fall to the left. Don't overextend the neck, take the gaze to the right. This is a sacral spinal stretch. Head and knee center. Gently go the other side. So always keep the feet on the ground, and as you move to the side, you're going to get a gentle stretch, low spine. Then you're going to bring head and knee center. Either keep the feet on the mat. If you want to work higher up the spine, just lift the feet up off the mat. As the knees move higher, you work higher up the spine. If it feels comfortable, allow the legs to fall to the left. Take the gaze towards the right. Don't overextend the neck. Then you bring head and knee center, other side. So if that's too strong, simply place the feet on the mat. Then you're going to bring head and knee center. Now you're either going to roll into sitting or lie on your side and carefully come into seated. Okay? So if you're comfortable, you're going to sit with the legs straight. You're going to place the heel on the mat. You're going to inhale, point the toes, exhale, flex. All we're doing now is looking at the ankles, lifting tension, and then you're going to circle, and then you're going to circle the other way. Okay, just looking to lift tension from the ankle. From here, if you're comfortable, you can either keep the legs straight or cross the legs. Either roll the shoulders or bring finger to shoulder. With your inhale, bring your elbow towards each other. Lift the elbow up. Encourage your shoulder blade together from finger to shoulder, relax the arm and roll the shoulder. Releasing down, we're going to look at the spine in cat pose. So when you're in cat pose, you've got your heel of hand underneath shoulder. You want to spread your fingers. You've got your knees hip distance apart. You're looking at increasing flexibility of the spine. So you inhale, bend the back. Exhale, arch the spine. When you think of the spine, think of the base all the way through to crown of head. So you're going to increase flexibility of spine. With your next inhale, bend the back. With the exhale, with your feet together, knees apart, if you're comfortable, pull back from your hip, come on to forearm. Lift your hip away from shoulder. Open out low spine. So this is great if you have a tight lower back and you find that when we arrive in down dog, it's too strong. Moving back into cat, inhale, bend the back into cat. Exhale, either just pull back with the hip or toes under, down dog. If you need to bend the legs in down dog, bend the legs. If you need to bring the legs wider than hip distance, bring the hips wider. But we are looking to move the hips away from the shoulder to get a stretch in the spine. With your next inhale, you're going to carefully walk the hands towards the feet, bend the knees, and carefully come into standing. We're going to move into a warrior one. Step your right foot forward, step your left foot back. Bend the leg, bend the knee of the right foot. Don't let knee go beyond the ankle. If you've got tightness in your hip, move your back foot further to the side. But when you push down through your back heel, you're going to work into your hip. You're going to bring your arms out to side above the head, into warrior one. You're going to exhale, bring hand-heart space. When you work in standing postures, you work to strengthen lower body, create space upper body. We're going to take this into a gentle balance. Push down through your front foot. Inhale. With the exhale, bring the back foot forward. Either turn the foot outwards or lift into tree. When you balance, you strengthen supporting leg, and we work to help correct imbalance in body. Okay? With your next inhale, carefully release, foot, exhale. Bring that back foot to mat. Bring your back foot with your next inhale to front foot and step the opposite foot back. As you bend your front knee, you're going to push down through the front foot. We've got the left foot forward, we've got the right foot with the heel pushing into mat. With your inhale, you're going to bring the arms out to side above the head. With the exhale, you're going to bring hand-heart space. You're going to carefully bring your back foot to front foot. You're either going to turn the foot outwards or lift into tree. Try and keep the pelvic floor strong. When you get into balancing, it's very calming. You focus on the breath. With your next inhale, as you release from the hip, you exhale, step your back foot into warrior one. With your next inhale, you push down through front foot, you bring back foot to front foot. Now we're going to work muscles, side of body. We're going to work into a triangle pose. In a triangle pose, you bring your right foot 90 degree. You encourage the hips to be on the side. You bring your arms shoulder height. You stretch hand to hand, get a good stretch in the shoulder. When you're comfortable, you're going to move to the side. It doesn't matter how far down you come, but you try and open out left side of rib. If you notice that your arm in the air, shoulders not happy, keep hand on hip. Gaze downwards, forwards or upwards. Then you're going to bring your arms up, inhale. With your exhale, you've got a warrior two. When you bend this knee, make sure the knee doesn't go beyond the ankle. These postures work the muscles that help you twist. They're going to help support the spine. From your warrior two to the right side, you're going to straighten that right leg. You're going to point that foot forward. You're going to take the gaze to the side, inhale. Then with your exhale, you're going to step forward. Then we step the right foot back. So we've got the left foot for our triangle. Again, bring your arms shoulder height. Inhale. If you're comfortable as you move to the side, think about opening out right side of rib, gaze downwards, forwards or upwards. And if the arm's not happy in the air, we place the hand on the hip. Bring your arms shoulder height, inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend that front leg. We've got a warrior two. Stretch hand to hand, inhale. With the exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, point the hips, feet to the side, and then step to the front of the mat. Now we're going to sit back down again, okay? So we're going to sit back down. We've worked the spine, we've increased flexibility of the spine, we've worked on the hip, we've stretched muscles side of body. We're going to finish now by just lying back on our mat. Lying back on our mat, when you work with yoga, it works to lift tension from the body, it works into digestive system. This is Shavasana. If you're comfortable in this position, you lie on your mat, your feet fall outwards, your palms face upwards. If your spine isn't happy, you simply bend the knees. You close your eyes, you become aware of the whole of your body lying on the ground. You become aware of the meeting points of your body and the ground. You feel those meeting points. You allow yourself to relax, and if you notice a tingly feeling inside the body, well, that shows that you've helped release tension. This is a position that you could stay for, if you wanted to, for 20 minutes or so. When you are ready to release, you slowly introduce movement, finger and toe, gently move head side to side. And then you carefully bring your arms above the head to the floor behind and stretch. Arms, torso, legs out through the feet. Carefully bring the arms back up over the head, down to the mat, bringing your knees into the chest. Place hand on shin, rock from side to side. You've got a gentle spinal twist with the feet on the mat. The legs are bent, arms shoulder height. Gently allow legs to fall to the left. Take your gaze towards the right. Head and knees centered, other side. So take your time. Gently stretch low spine. Head and knees center, and then you carefully rest on your right side, making sure that when you come up, your head comes up after the heart. If you're comfortable, sat cross-legged. If not, sit straight-legged, hand-heart space. Bow your brow chakra to tip of finger on